We can feel Hello. Oh, we're live. Hi, everyone. I know. Tom just said everyone can hear me now. Welcome to Fast Facts. I hope you enjoyed watching us make sausage. A little bit of inside baseball. Basically, my mic wasn't working, and now it is. And there's Tom. I'm Dan. There's Tom. Welcome to a new edition of Fast Facts. Thankfully, you've all played before, so you've dealt with this. Glad nobody knew was watching. Like, what kind of a backyard production is this?
It's the definition of a backyard production, basically.
No. Neither of us have yards.
We need music.
Oh, and now Tom's walking off screen. Real professional. So, yeah, welcome to Fast Facts. The man in the background is another Tom. Tom's dad, Pat. He's watching. He's playing, too, but he doesn't know any more than you do. Tom's still here! Oh, a lot has gone. Okay, there are rules on how to play Fast Facts. We're already
launching into the rules. Hold on.
Look, man, I gotta get my bearings about, okay?
Let's catch our breath. Take a moment. Breathe.
I do that during the rules!
Hold on. Let me get the thing working.
What I said in the intro was about to enter our cardigan era. Because it's officially fall and spooky season. That's why I'm wearing the shirt. Happy autumnal equinox, everyone.
Our 2009 iPod Nano wasn't hitting play.
Wow.
Okay, we can go to the rules now.
Yeah, okay, here's how you play Fast Facts.
Vroom vroom. I'm Charty. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Here's how to play. There will be 5 rounds of 5 questions each. You will have 20 seconds to answer each question. Dan will ask you the questions here in the live stream and you will submit your answers in ChartyBot. ChartyBot can't move forward to the next question unless you submit an answer for the previous question. So even if you don't know an answer, type something in. If an answer is submitted too late, it will not be accepted. You can use the menu in ChartyBot to catch up or move to a specific question if you fall behind. After each round, ChartyBot will ask you if you want to use your double or nothing. If you use your double or nothing and have answered every question correctly, you will get twice as many points for that round. If you missed at least one question in that round, you will get 0 points for that round. You may use your double or nothing once per game, so use it wisely. Our final question is the Hail Mary question. ChartyBot will ask you to wager between 0 and 10 points. Once all of the wagers are in, Dan will present the Hail Mary question. If you answer correctly, you will earn the amount you wagered, but if you get it wrong, you will lose that amount. A tiebreaker question will be asked to everyone after the Hail Mary, but will only be used in the event of a tie for first place. Don't cheat, think fast, and have fun. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Start your engines, and good luck.
So yeah, that's how you play. You good, Tom?
Yeah, I just need to breathe.
I got a Groupon for a massage today.
Oh, I'd love a massage.
I can't give you that, but I can give you a Groupon. And if you win this week's edition of Fast Facts Live,
you don't win the Groupon.
We can't give you either of those things. But what we can give you is either an Amazon gift card, a gift card to our online shop,
Oh, I gotta send that one from last week.
Which is what the team last week selected as their prize. And
I gotta send that. Sorry.
As you hear, will be sent out post-haste. Or you can win the official shirt of Champiosity, which is an exclusive t-shirt. It says that you won this week's game. Fast Facts 66.
66.
Like the root. So, choose between those if you win, but only if you win. And as I mentioned last week, we're keeping track of every team's scores throughout the season. And then whoever finishes the season with the top score will get another special prize. That's it. That's all I have for. That's all I got for you. Let's get into the game.
All right, let's pray this is all correct.
Yeah, we're flying by the seat of our pants right now. Tom was like, we have 4 rounds done, so we can start the game. Question, round number 1. Time is fun. Time is fun. There's no exclamation mark. Eat your heart out. Chrissy Knowles. Question 1. The first widespread use of clocks coincided with the increase in what industry? 20 seconds. Question number 2. Although we haven't invented time travel that we know of, Christopher Nolan, relativity tells us astronauts experience time differently because of the difference in what? Question number 3. Computers keep time by counting the seconds from a specific date. For Unix systems, that date is Thursday, January 1st, 1970, the day I was born. Every system uses a specific date called a what? For 2 points.
No, for 5 whole points.
5? 5?
5.
Question number 4, for less than 5 points. Some clocks use a swinging weight called a what? Classical mechanics will say it swings at a constant rate. Modern mechanics will say, yeah, I can fix your carburetor. Question number 5. Science doesn't actually know how long it takes to go from what to go from A to B. We only know how long it takes to get to A to B and back to A. Look, man, I don't know. That is it for round number 1. Double or nothing if you need to get your carburetor fixed. Do cars still have those?
No. I mean, diesel cars have them.
Oh.
But it's
I
very,
just
very
assumed that-
hard to find a new diesel car.
I just assumed that a carburetor was like a J.K. Simmons type coach of a car. A carburetor. Just yelling at the car. Make it be the best.
That was supposed to be
There
a
are no
joke, wasn't it?
There are no 2 more dangerous words in the English language
Dang.
than good job.
Okay.
Well, actually, there are 2 more dangerous words than that. Ah! Sword! I like the silence that I get in response to my jokes. Makes me feel like
if I don't respond or laugh
really
on camera,
bothered.
it's a bad joke.
Let's move on to round 2. Last season's sporting champions. There's a lot of text underneath the title, mostly about Tom bragging about how the Cardinals are doing really well.
Can you count to 10, Dan?
Postseason.
1,
Yes, I can.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, looks like it's time for question number 1. Can't keep counting. What team won the 2021 NBA championship, defeating the Phoenix Suns 4-2? 20 seconds. Maybe you can count down from 10. This round is kind of written as a template, so every question's going to read the same. Question 2. What team won the 2020 World Series, defeating the Tampa Bay Rays 4-2? Question number 3. What team won Super Bowl Ulv, defeating the Kansas City Chiefs 31-9? Add them together, that's 40. Question number 4. Hey, what team won the 2021 Stanley Cup, defeating the Montreal Canadiens 4-1? And the last sporting champion of last year, going to switch up into an accent. What team won the 2020-2021 Premier League season, finishing 12 points higher than second place, Manchester United? That is it for round number 2. Double or nothing if you were one of last season's sporting champions. Tom
If you were, we'd love your autograph.
Yeah, we would. Tom said that my voice reading that category was the same one that I did for the Halloween show last year, where I was Havisham glass of water, the whatever.
16.
And then I was like, no, it was slightly different. Then I did an example of it. And he was like, wow, all your voices sound the same. The only reason I bring that up is because I was listening to a podcast with Bill Hader, and they're like, Bill Hader is good at impressions because he can choose to do any voice in the world, and he picks that as his speaking voice.
Right.
Yeah. So you could tell that I'm not good at impressions because I have my sultry, dulcet tones as my normal speaking voice and can't do much else. Speaking of sultry, dulcet tones, we're going to take a break. When we come back, I'm just gonna start humming. So get excited for that! Hey, we're back. Before we go any further, Tom's dad informed me that I did not do a reading of the names this week. As you can see there, blurrily in the background, the white hat against the white wall. That's Tom's
He's
dad.
playing on his iPad with AirPods in, even though I have the game on a large TV right there, and this monitor, and all that other stuff. He's really into it.
Yeah, he's really into the spirit of the game. He doesn't want any distractions, anything, saying that he's cheating. Anyway, the teams that we got are in the order that you're currently in. Late to the game, Pasta Batman, Autumn Guys, Drama Goons in the Cyber Chase, Tired Raccoon, A Hearty Consensual Yep, Saturn's Moon Telesto, Kate 1.0, Amy 2.0, On the Mend, Being Solo, Year of the Monkey, coming 2028, and Tom's dad just off camera. The fact that he's in first feels like cheating.
I can promise you he didn't see any of the questions beforehand. Nor can he hear Dan and I's conversation.
I can also promise you that he didn't see any of the questions beforehand, because there was not enough time in between us finishing the questions.
Oh yeah, the keynote was finished after we started streaming.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go over the answers for round 22. The answers for time is fun. Not a fun category. The first widespread use of clocks coincided with the increase in what industry? That is the industry of railroads. Unfortunately, this just led to the trolley problem. Question 2. Although we haven't invented time travel that we know of, relativity tells us astronauts experience time differently because of the difference in what? Gravity. Computers keep time by counting the seconds from a specific date for Unix systems. That date is Thursday, January 1st, 1970. As I said, the day I was born. Every system uses a specific date. Called what? For 5 points, it was 5 letters and no one got it correct. An epoch. Or an epic. I don't know. Some clocks use a swinging weight called a what? Classical mechanics say it swings at a constant rate. It's a pendulum. And science doesn't actually know how long it takes for what to go from A to B. Light. They know the speed of A to B to A. Why can't they just test by, having one guy stand here, one guy stand here?
And doing
shine
what?
A flashlight.
And tell me when it's on. Tell me when you see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds very exact. A lot of it is you have a clock on, so say you have 2 clocks together, sync them up.
Okay.
And then you move them a separate distance, and then you shine a light and you trigger it so that the clock stops when it sees the light. The problem is we know that moving the clock away will trigger some sort of minuscule change in how the clock operates, and we can't check it because we have nothing that's actually faster than light to check the clock. So
No,
it hasn't been a problem yet.
I have a question. Because you said that when the clock sees the light, it stops.
Yeah, you can do.
What if the clock is surrounded by friends and family, and right as it's about to see the light, one of the family goes, "No, goddammit, live!" and does CPR on it? Would that keep it going?
Theoretically, yeah. I mean, we should definitely
just wanted to
try
double
it.
check.
Yeah, I mean, let's quit doing trivia every Wednesday and start doing science.
A TikTok alarm clock surrounded by friends and family in their bed. Tucked in. I don't know, it's a funny image. Round number 2. Last year's sporting champs. In the NBA, defeating the Suns, the Milwaukee Bucks.
Bucks in 6.
In the MLB, defeating the Tampa Bay Rays, the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Dodgers in 4. 6. That was 6 too.
In the NFL, Super Bowl 55, defeating the Chiefs 31-9. That's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bucks in 1.
Yeah, that was Bucks in 1.
In the NHL, defeating the Montreal Canadiens 4-1. Tampa Bay Lightning.
Bolts in 5.
Sure. And then in the Premier League, beating Manchester
You
City
spelled-
by 12
You spelled
points.
Premier wrong.
I spelled it correct.
No,
The British spell it wrong.
it's a British league.
I don't care. Manchester City, they're playing soccer.
City in a lot, because that's the season is a lot. So, City by a lot. Or in a lot.
Anyway, let's go on to round number 3. Name the Emmy winner. It's a picture round. They all won Emmys. Who are they? Number 1, this man won an Emmy. Who is he? Guess what? This woman won an Emmy. Who is she? Question number 3. Oh, look! He won an Emmy. Who is he? You'll never believe this. But this woman, she won an Emmy. Who is she? Spit in my water, you tall glass of coffee. Who is this man? That is it for the 3rd round. Double or nothing if you too won an Emmy.
We're up for an Emmy.
Yeah, we're Emmy eligible.
Are we? I don't know what the requirements are. Just
Yeah,
having
we're
a TV show.
live stream show. Yeah, we're a show.
We are
If
as much of a
NBA
show as
Desktop can win an
Netflix.
Emmy,
As much
Yeah.
as anything on Netflix.
right?
We're on
Yeah, we're Emmy
IMDb.
eligible.
We can
Should I
win
put
an
that on my
IMDb.
resume?
Yes, Emmy eligible.
Emmy eligible game show host.
Yeah.
Before we move on to round number 4, the IATSE are striking in Hollywood. And go unions. They're good. It's all my very well thought out speech. Do you know that I write? Can't you tell?
You write in Hollywood. You want
I
to be
know.
in this union.
All right, well, I mean, that's not the same union, but adjacent.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move to round 4. Round number 4 is comic strips by character. We're going to give you 3 characters from a comic strip. You tell us what that comic strip is. If it is a title character, though, we're not going to give their name. So, like, if Dilbert was one of the comics, we wouldn't just say Dilbert.
Dan, you just gave away all 5.
All 5 were
questions.
Dilbert.
They're all Dilbert.
Question 1. Linus Van Pelt, Marcy, and the unseen Joe Schlabotnik. Comic number 2. Fritzy Ritz, Sluggo Smith, and Phil Fumble. Question number 3. What comic is this with Dagwood Bumstead, Mr. Dithers, and Tootsie Woodley? Comic strip number 4. I apologize for this one if you thought you were doing well. Walt Wallet, Senator Wilmer Bobble, and Gretchen Skinner. I will give you another hint. This is the longest running current comic strip. So, okay, one more comic. This one's easy. Odie, John Arbuckle, and Nermal. Ugh. That's it for round number 4. To let you in on another sausage making example, we just heard Tom's dad in the background when question 5 popped up went, "Oh God, I know
He's
this one.
I know it. I know it.
Yeah. And if you know it, you should double or nothing, especially if you knew the answer to number 4. In that case, I'm scared of you. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the last round, the Hail Mary, the tiebreaker, and answers. Hey, we're back! Have you ever wanted to give money to people? Why not us? Patreon.com/FastFactsLive. There are different tiers of support. You get different perks with those tiers, all for as little as $4 a month. Or you could give us a one-time tip in the tip jar in ChartyBot. If you don't want to do that, why not just follow us on social media at FastFactsLive, wherever you get your social media from. You can also shop at our shop, shop.wearecreativeland.com. Get a Fast Facts phone case. Or flip-flops with my face on them. But as always, the best way that you can support us is by spreading the word, telling your friends, getting them to play. Because more players means more fun. Also, if you're looking for a new podcast, new is not the operative word there, a new episode of the podcast. Tomorrow on In Conclusion, we wrap up talking about the Austin Powers trilogy. Austin Powers in Goldmember. And I just have to say, I love the support that we get from one half of our corporate overlord shaking his head as I advertise it. But that is all the
I
business
enjoyed
that
the
we have to
Ocean
do with
trilogy.
you.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
the Oceans trilogy.
More
And
people
other
have
episodes.
enjoyed the
That was
Austin
just a
Powers
really, really
episodes.
good one.
So yeah, that's all the business that I have to do with you. Unless Tom has anything else, we can go over to the answers to rounds 3 and 4.
No.
Cool. Have you ever wanted to give us money? Let's do it again. Round 3, name the Emmy winner. Man in a crushed velvet suit after my own heart. It's Jason Sudeikis. Woman who gave a wonderful speech about writers. Michaela Cole. Man who looks like he's about to cry, laugh. Ewan McGregor. Woman who looks like Olivia Colman. Olivia Colman. Legs for days. Don't overthink this. Look in his eyes. Don't be scared. Don't be shy. Come on in. The water's fine. It's Bo Burnham.
Let the record show, if I had more time to make this PowerPoint, I would do a joke and like Photoshop his legs 5 times longer than they actually are.
His legs cross over each previous one.
Yes.
And then he appears in the
Yeah.
final
Yeah,
slide.
his legs appeared in question 1. No. Yeah, his legs appeared in question 1, and then just it was him upside down the whole time.
Yeah, Bo Burnham's really tall, which is why we're saying this. It'd also be really funny if he was really short and we did that too.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for round 3. Round 4, comic strips. Linus Van Pelt, Marcy, and the unseen baseball player Joe Schlabotnik are all characters in the comic strip known as Peanuts. Not Charlie Brown, just Peanuts. Fritzy Ritz, Sluggo Smith, and Phil Fumble, why they're all side characters to the main character of Nancy in Nancy. Dagwood Bumstead, why he loves his sandwiches and his recliner, doesn't like his boss, Mr. Dithers, and I don't know his relationship to Tootsie Woodley, but they're all characters in Blondie. Dagwood has become the main character, surpassing Blondie Boopadoop in popularity. This happened in the 20s.
Hold on, the 2020s or the 1920s?
No, the 1920s.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of the 1920s and before that, Walt Wallet, Senator Wilmer Bobble, and Gretchen Skinner are all characters in Gasoline Alley, which is allegedly in real time. So I think those characters are dead now, but they're on like their 5th generation of the main cast. And then the last one, this was another easy one. Odie, John Arbuckle, and Nermal. They all love lasagna, and so does Garfield.
I love how in the spreadsheet of all the questions you put answer Garfield, alternate answer lasagna cat.
We would have accepted it,
I would have accepted it, yeah.
right?
Except, are we accepting Charlie Brown for Peanuts?
If somebody said round-headed kid, we would have accepted it. Move on to the toss-up. Could be anything. Question number 1. In 1779, what Virginia institution became the first U.S. college to establish a law department? Question number 2. Harry Reid International Airport will become the new name for the airport in Las Vegas. What's it currently named? Question number 3. What senator from Montana had the longest tenure as Senate Majority Leader, serving from 1961 to 1977? I hope none of you noticed that I said leaner. Question number 4. AUKUS is a trilateral treaty that's going to provide nuclear submarines to what federal parliamentary constitutional monarchy who recognizes Queen Elizabeth II? Enough qualify? Hey! Where'd that come from? I'm back. And it's time for question 5. Baseball's Sad Lexicon, also known as Tinkers to Evers to Chance, is a 1910 poem about a depressed New York Giants fan watching the infielders from what team complete a double play? That's it for our toss-up, double or nothing. If you want to go ahead and catch. Who knows? Which means it's time for what else but the Hail Mary question. Place your wagers now. The category this week for the Hail Mary, World History. Do with that what you will. That's basically anything. Because if it's happened, it's world history.
Things have happened not on this world.
I said basically everything.
Okay.
The moon is this world.
Would the moon landing count as world history?
Sure, it involved people from the world.
Okay.
Is the scaling of Everest by, what's his name?
Sir Edmund Hillary?
Yeah. Is that British history?
Ignore guy?
That's British history, right? He was a British national.
He was doing it, like, he claimed it for Britain.
Yeah, it's British history. We claimed the moon for America.
We didn't claim the moon for America.
I did.
Did we claim Antarctica? Alright, everybody's in.
Okay, cool. Let's see the question. Oh, God. I didn't read this beforehand. Phuket, the largest island of what country, has regained its tourism industry after the deadliest tsunami in recorded history in 2004? If you don't know the answer, just say Phuket. Hey, tiebreaker just in case. The tsunami killed what percentage of Thailand's population? Lord, this is dark. That's it for all the questions this week. All that's left now to do is go to break, come back, and see who won. So we're going to do that. Don't go anywhere. Hee. Let's go over the answers. See who won. This bad boy. Very bad boy. The toss-up! In 1779, what Virginia institution became the first U.S. college to establish a law department? That is the college of both William and Mary. Question number 2. Harry Reid International Airport. It's incredible that there was a senator named Harry Reid for so long, and we just allowed that. Will become the new name for the airport in Las Vegas, which is currently named what? It's named McCarran International Airport, but we did give 1/2 of a point for the one team that said, horrible hellhole to have a layover in. Because Anna and I had a layover there coming back from Milwaukee 2 days ago, and we missed our connection, so we had to stay in Las Vegas for a night. It was not as fun as it sounds. We went to sleep, and then got up 4 hours later. Fun! Question number 3. What senator from Montana had the longest tenure as Senate Majority Leader, holding the post from 1961 to 1977? That was Senator Mike Mansfield. Again, incredible. We had a senator named Mansfield. We just let that happen. We also had a president named Dick Nixon. We let that happen too. Come on. Anyway, the Australians. That's the answer. That's the answer to this question.
You wanna show it?
It's Australia.
Do you want to talk about how I had this question written and then you wrote a question that totally is the exact same question except worded differently so that the answer was something else? Or it was submarines. The answer was submarines because it was like AUKUS is a trilateral treaty with the US, the UK, and Australia about what? And then I'm like...
Tom wrote this question.
Yeah.
And then I went to write my questions yesterday and did not look at Tom's.
In the same Google sheet.
Same Google sheet. This was 3 lines
same
above. Same
category.
Yeah. And I wrote, France recalled its ambassadors from the United States and Australia due to a being left out of a deal to produce what for Australia? And the answer was submarines. And then Tom texted me this morning saying, you need to change number 1. You fool.
You gave away my questions.
Yeah, so I did. And that's why you get the William and Mary question. If you would answer Australia for it, or submarines, sure you would have gotten the point too. Question number 5. Baseball's Sad Lexicon, also known as Tinkers to Everest to Chance. It's a 1910 poem about a depressed New York Giants fan watching what infielders complete the double play. The infielders for what team? They were the $1 million infield, because their salaries added up to $1 million, and they played for the Chicago Cubs. And Hail Mary. That island, the largest island in what country, has regained the tourism industry after the deadliest tsunami in recorded history in 2004? That was the tsunami in Thailand. And then the tiebreaker question, which we didn't use, the tsunami killed what percentage of, I meant to say Indonesia's population, not Thailand, so.
But it didn't
0.8%.
matter.
That's a lot of people. Indonesia has over 100 million inhabitants.
It's like 300 million.
That's a lot of people.
And it killed like a couple, like tens of thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's...
Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, on that bright and cheery note, let's see who won. We've got, in last place with a hearty 0 points, Autumn Guys. You took a fall, but now you get back up for the rest of autumn. In 11th, Tired Raccoon with 10 points. In 10th with 11 points, being solo. In 9th with 12 points, late to the game. In a tie for 7th with 23 points, we have Pasta Batman and Tom's dad just off camera. So you know he wasn't cheating, or if he was really bad at it. In 6th with 27 points, we have a hearty consensual yep. In 5th, Drama Goons and the Cyber Chase at 28 points. In 4th, Year of the Monkey, coming 2028, has 29 points. In 3rd with 30 points, Saturn's Moon Telesto. In 2nd with 36, On the Mend, which means in 1st place with 44.5 points, we have Kate 1.0, Amy 2.0. Woo! Fireworks cheering, all of that, what have you. So, Kate 1.0, Amy 2.0, you get to win either a Creative Lab Shop gift card, a Fast Facts Live official shirt of Champiosity, or an Amazon gift card. Let me know. I know you. Just send me a text. You have my number. In the meantime, we'll be back next week for another edition of Fast Facts Live. Same fact time, same fact channel. I will be wearing a cardigan, a scarf, and that's it. So hide your kids. I'd like to thank our Twitch czar, Dennis Tracy, all of our patrons for playing, and Tom for producing the show.
Thank you for hosting.
You're welcome. Do you have any plans this weekend as I stall for time?
This weekend? No,
sure.
I don't have any plans this weekend. Now, I had plans. They were canceled.
Oh.
Do you have any plans this weekend?
We're helping someone move. Anna and I are.
Who's moving?
And then one of her friends.
Okay.
From college. I guess. I don't know. I don't know if we're actually doing that or not. And then Anna, she found a side table on Facebook Marketplace that she's like, oh, that's really cool. I want to get it. It's in San Diego.
That tracks. So you're taking a day trip to San Diego.
Take a quick day trip down the coast to San Diego.
Nice.
We have not heard from them yet, but we've been stalling for too long. So we will let you know what they chose next week. So as I said, we'll be back next week. In the meantime, everybody stay safe, have fun, and get vaccinated. Bye-bye!